Okay, so as usual, the Trump administration does things that really upset me, so I make these videos to vent because I know that's the only use for them. But today I want to talk about Mike Johnson. I think you can make a case that Mike Johnson should be impeached. Just think for a moment about the structure of the United States government. The founders' intent was that the government, obviously they were trying to, form something that would be quite different from the king that they were fighting to become independent. And their idea was that the citizens of the country should have all the power. So the way they structured the government was that the citizens get these representatives, the members of the House, and the representatives represent, these days, a very large group of people, but it's a relatively small group of people compared to the population of the United States. Okay. So, anyway, the idea is that all of the power, really, of the government is centered in the House. And the House is supposed to be closest to the people and elected every 2 years, so they stay in touch with what the citizens are looking for, because in this government, the citizens are supposed to have all the power. And their representatives in the House are supposed to be representing them, not surprisingly. So, and then of course they had to get the states to ratify this Constitution. They had two senators from each state. Those senators represent the state, and they have, kind of an approval, a filtering process, if you will, on what the House wants to do. And then finally, you have the executive branch that's supposed to execute all these things that the House is going to do. So I've made in other videos, I've tried to make a case that this executive government, Trump's administration, has abused or disobeyed or in every way, in my mind, um, uh, you know, um, abused the trust of the people, which is what the impeachment article in the Constitution is all about. And it's hard to argue that the Trump administration isn't performing the roles that the Constitution provides to Congress, to the House specifically. And Mike Johnson is the Speaker of the House. It's Mike Johnson's job, in part, to make sure that the role of the House is carried out. And the role of the House has been confiscated by Trump. And Mike Johnson not only is okay with it, but does everything he can to enable it and endorse it and laud it. And I have no doubt in my mind that if the founders were alive today, they would impeach Trump, but they would impeach Mike Johnson for not impeaching Trump. You know, I mean, he's doing a terrible job, Mike Johnson. How can you be an educated Republican? I meant to look up your bona fides today, and I didn't do it. But I have no doubt you're a highly educated, intelligent person. You're certainly articulate. So how you can continue to betray, I think you are in the realm of a traitor. You are be, behaving traitorously to the citizens of this country. And, you are without principle other than staying in your position. I think you're a disgrace. And I wish more than anything that you would come to and realize you could be the saving grace of the American democracy by standing up and just calling for the Constitution to be faithfully adhered to, just like the oath you took to do that. So I know Mike Johnson's never going to see this. I know it's all doesn't matter, but I can't talk to Mike Johnson, and if I could, he wouldn't listen to me anyway. But anyway, I'm doing this to kind of vent my spleen.